Hey guys, this is Joey with NZAC. Just wanted to give you a quick run through of our visual voicemail system. As you can see, we're on our dashboard here. If you have multiple businesses, you can show them. Each of those different locations would be listed here as separate campaigns. Today we're going to focus on IE Grab Bars. This is a grab bar installation company. So what we can see here is along the top we've got our voicemails, our callback requests, and our archives. So today, right now, we're going to be working on the voicemail. So here, as you can see, we've got one unread voicemail and we've got two read voicemails. So we can come and take a look at the unread voicemail first. At the top here, we're going to see their caller ID name and phone number. Then we're also going to see a AI-generated tag that gives us a quick reference of what this voicemail is about. This is really useful for like spam and or you quickly want to see like, hey, this guy needs an appointment, so let's get called back to them first. You can see a quick synopsis of what the voicemail is about and which campaign it's associated with. So if you have multiple campaigns, each of those would show up here under the all tab. So let's dive in here. We're going to open up one of them. We've got at the top here, as we could say, the business name. Here's the transcript of the call, and we've got a couple of options here. We can mark it as important. When we do that or follow up, it adds these tags to the voicemail for other members, team members to see, hey, I need to follow up with this, or yourself, hey, I need to call this person back because I wasn't able to get a hold of them. You can mark those as important. You can listen to the audio file here by playing that. And then we've also got our quick notes or add notes. This is really cool because if you're trying to move quickly through your day and you've got multiple of the same types of voicemails that come in throughout the day, then you can set these up for your particular needs for your business. So for this example, we've got set up an appointment. So when you click that, you can quickly add this information. So you could say Monday at 5 p.m. And then you can add that note. Then, as you can see, a profile picture shows up here, so you can see, whatever staff members have commented on a particular voicemail. You can see that they are, working on their voicemails and actively leaving notes, which is great for your overview and seeing how your staff is performing. Then also with this same thing, if you have multiple staff members, multiple users, then they could come in and comment as well on a voicemail. So, for example, I just left a comment from another account on here, and so Sam said, okay. So we can have a dialogue back and forth if there's an issue with a particular person or certain notes that need to be made and kept for this particular voicemail. When you are done with this voicemail, you can archive it. That's going to dump it over here into this tab. All of your archived voicemails will be saved. After 60 days, the voice message will be removed to keep the system clean, but you will always have your text version of that voicemail active to you at all times, along with any notes that were made for that particular voicemail. We've also got callback, and our callback request works very much the same, but you'd be able to see who the caller ID name is, the phone number that they called. You'd also be able to mark them as important or add any additional notes you'd like to that particular callback request, and then you can also archive that here. So we're going to hop right into the analytics page so you can see how that looks. So I just set up this account, so there's not a lot of analytics here, but we've got 17 missed calls, 3 text requests. So when the customer wanted to receive a text message, how many were sent out, and then how many times did somebody click on a link within that text message. Some of the other things we can see here on the conversion breakdown is working hours link clicks, after hours link clicks, and website link clicks. So you can kind of see where your traffic is flowing through your text messages when they're being sent out to your customers. Another useful item here would be your voicemail and callback. So this would be the total number for the last 30 days of how many voicemails you have received. So you can kind of do a little correlation like, hey, we received 17 calls, and out of those 17 calls, 3 of them were voicemails and 2 of them were callback requests. This shows you how many text messages you have for your month, and then we're going to move on down here. This is a really interesting section here. When a customer receives a text message and they open up the link, we are able to approximate their location. Now, this is not super accurate, but it's a good approximation of where your customers are coming from. So this will show you on a heat map of how many customers you might have in a particular area, so you can kind of zoom in and say like, oh wow, I'm getting a lot of calls from this particular area here. We should maybe do some different type of marketing or advertising to this area to bring in new customers. So that's a pretty cool tool there. We've got our other conversions here. So as I said, there's not a lot of stats here, but today's stats were for May 13th. So we've got 11 missed calls today. We had 3 text requests, and we had 4 link clicks. Another useful tool is your missed call time frame. So you can see here on what days of the week and what times of the day are you getting the most missed calls. So for example, in this scenario, we had 10 missed calls today at 2 o'clock on Monday. So if staff isn't answering the phones and it's going to voicemail or going to callback requests or text messages, then you can kind of see what days of the week and what time is that happening, so that you can maybe talk to your staff and say, hey guys, we need to answer the phones more, I know it's busy, or manage your staff a little bit better to see when calls are coming in, when they're missing those calls, and how to appropriately address your staff. Another thing here, just like kind of up top here under the conversion breakdown, any of the different links that you may be providing inside of your campaign text message, those links will show up here, and you'll be able to see how many clicks, what the link is for the website, and the short link for that. If you scroll down, you'll see some additional stats for missed calls, text requests, link clicks, voicemails, and callbacks, so you can kind of dig down into your specific stats for your business. You can also see and change, what the time frame is for these different stats, so that you can get a better idea of what's going on with your business. So that's an overview of what we got. If you guys have any questions in regards to how to set this up, how the call flow works, or any other information, please shoot us an email or find our Contact Us form on our website, and we'd be happy to set up a demo with you to walk you through and answer any questions you might have in regards to our system. Thanks for watching the video. We'll talk to you soon.